Cara, could you talk a little bit about, you go into a client, what is the approach now? Has it changed in terms of how you sort of advise clients on how to do events? Has it fundamentally changed?
You know, the enthusiasm we have to bring to whatever we're pitching to the client is the same that it's always been. I have to believe in what I'm pitching to them, and I have to know exactly how it's going to work, and I have to have vetted all and anticipated all the questions they're going to ask me in advance and go in there and just really believe it and own it. As far as like the process, that we just have to be really visual. You know, I think our clients are spoiled in a great way. We provide renderings, sample videos, just anything to get through. The bigger the client, the more you have to put together, you know, in order to sell an idea through or an event idea through. And a lot of them are really savvy. I work with some really fantastic clients who are just amazing event professionals. And they're really savvy. They work with the best people in the business. And I always have to think, well, what did so-and-so already pitch them? What did they did for their last event? And it's got to be better. So I love meeting people, you know, like that gentleman who did that, you know, the technology behind the charity ball, charity water ball. I thought that was brilliant, you know, so ideas like that and constantly being ahead of what everyone else is doing and what is that next thing.
Right. Well, I think that's really what everything's moving so fast.
And
right?
Because of just for a perfect example, because of publications like BizBash, you know, and because we're all
on our
aware.
website with 200,000 unique users a month.
Exactly.
No, just kidding. I'm not promoting them.
But everyone's aware of what we're all doing, so it's kind of like,
yeah.
oh, well, you know, you can't just have the same idea recycling. You can't just take someone else's idea and repackage it because everyone knows what everyone's doing. You really have to think of new things and collaborate. And also, I think that, you know, it's not done in a tank by myself. I have amazing people that I collaborate with, either in my office or vendor partners. You know, it's not just vendors, it's partners, other people in this room. You know, and together we come up with some really great ideas, and then we all get business from it.
We just did, in New York, we did these planathons. And it was kind of amazing. You take people, like in tables like this, and you say you got 20 minutes to come up with an amazing idea. And the crowdsourcing of ideas is from anyone is pretty remarkable. You were there, right?
I loved that. I mean, you just don't know who the brilliant person in the room is. And sometimes it's the quietest person, or sometimes it's the technology guy had this brilliant idea. And just by collaborating more, and interacting more and not being so scared about this is my piece of the pie. It's like, okay, well, yeah, I work with this person on this project, or I brought Deb in and let's work on this thing. And just bringing that brain power and creativity to our clients, you know, I think the expectation that we're going to do it all alone is erroneous. You know,
the concept of coopetition is really what's happening everywhere.
Wait, say that again?
Coopetition.
Coopetition, that's
yes.
a great word, wow.
So you're competing with each other, but you're really serving individual clients in different ways. So talking to people about best practices doesn't hurt you.
I think as long as we're coming from the point of view, how can I bring value here? What
yes.
can I bring, whether it's on social media and we're just trying to have a post, it's what is interesting that I could bring rather than what am I going to get?
Right.
And for me, as long as I keep that mind frame, things tend to work out.
Yeah, no, that's good.